distinguished bouncy baby ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to yet another super exciting episode of FameIdols Hangout. So, party man and woman, how is you? Beautiful Friday evening in the city of Lagos. I mean, it's an amazing weekend. Thank God it's Friday with a 12 bag of the sake of say, not Friday. And this is FameIdols Hangout on the third day of the month of July 2026. If person wish you happy new month today, it not really go far. Yes, the month. Now still tier of a month. We see the use style, they arranged to see the way say the month will take you get shape. Hope your day and your week went as amazing as mine did. I know we had favorable weather today, if I do say so myself. I mean, in my part of Lagos, though, because I think the rain is here to stay. Yes, at this particular point, you should just make up your mind that rain is going to beat you every single day for a very, very long time. So if you come out to prepare for the rain, it must come down. It must come down. Not just one take me. So this is what we talk about all that's going on in the entertainment space. I mean, if you want to stay abreast of information of everything going on in the entertainment space, this is where you are supposed to be. We do this every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Osita gentleman, and I'm my name. And I've got Joy in the building. Joy, happy weekend to you.
Yes, so Sita, thank you so much. Oh, happy weekend. How you day? You say your area they fine for Lagos. Well, my own day okay. Oh, they tell you the weather they cool. Not too much rain today, but no problem now. As normal, we are looking forward to it because say yes, it is a normal thing. This is the season and it is here to stay. So everyone should get prepared. So my beautiful, handsome, amazing viewers, how are you doing? How is it in your area? How is your weather in your side? Please, we want to hear from you. Want to know how the weather is around your area. And again, normal thing now, we are here again with beautiful, entertaining, yes, story from inside Obodo Entertainment. Yes, so that is how we roll here on Fame Idols. And don't forget one thing, please, if you have one beautiful talent you want to showcase to the world, follow us on www.fameidols.com. Yes, you can never tell who is watching you, who is listening to your beautiful voice and may want to call on you. As it be like that, Osita, please make we continue to go front.
A quick peek of what to actually expect on today's program, because like we said, every Friday is usually our Bass Bros Friday, but it seems today has been relatively peaceful, if not for one or two jabs here and there. Now, Adunni Ade is in the news. She's coming out to make some very bold claims and statements, letting people know that she cannot be trampled upon by anybody. No worry. We go on at the full matter as the show they carry front, they go front. Deyemi Okanlawon is also coming out to make some very, very, very bold statements. I mean, since, or should I say recently, after him come outside, come tell us, it be like say him and Nollywood don't talk X. Him don't they make some kind of statements back to back to back. No worry. We go on at the full matter. As the matter they go front, it get as a celebration post they come these days. Someone can actually celebrate you and find a way to chip in a very important information inside the celebration. So Burna Boy's mother is whispering something into Burna Boy's ear. Yeah, she's coming out to tell Burna Boy it's about time. No worry, Pumpy. We go on at the full matter as the show the go front. Buju is also in the news. I mean, he also made some very serious statements, if I do say so myself. And Burna Boy has shattered the record once again. It's always normal for Afrobeat every now and then to come out and show people why, we are Afrobeat. Odogu must show people why I'm be Odogu. The African giant must come outside to let people know that I am giant for a reason. It's come out to shatter the record and will let you know exactly which record we will be saying come outside the can shatter. No worry, just punk me. Meanwhile, all you have to do for us is leave us comment. Let us know what you feel about the stories. Let us know your own opinion and feel free to argue with us. Yes, feel free to argue with us. In case we don't talk with you not like, let us know the way we'll be say you take use like and make it for no loss, make for no bring quarrel. That being said, I believe we'll enter into the very first story for today. Now, before now, I didn't know it was possible, but all thanks to Adunni Ade, I'm very much sure that it is very, very possible. What am I talking about? I'm talking about dragging the biggest search engine to court. It got as this court matter be since the beginning of this year. I mean, ever since we came outside January to let you know that Mercy Johnson is dragging one particular cyber bully to court, it can be like say the court matter, it don't change gear. Yet, as the year they enter half of the year, now so it be like say court matter they change gear, they come in different dimension. Because tell me why ever since July 2024, going to 1 year now, when the Nollywood actress Adunni Ade decided she had finally had enough, for months, highly embarrassing, salacious, and plenty bad headlines linking her romantically to the former senator Dino Melaye had been floating around the internet. Now, one YouTube video used incredibly crude language, claiming that the senator used a fake luxury watch to get intimate with her, while other blog listed her as one of several celebrities he had dated. For Adunni, legally known as Adunni Ade, this wasn't just harmless gossip. It was a direct hit to her reputation and privacy. She decided to go after the biggest gatekeepers of the information, that is Google LLC. Adunni dragged the tech giant to a Lagos High Court, demanding 100 million naira in damages. Hey, no allow your location, no allow your location do like say no, it won't stop wetin you supposed to, because all the way dragging the tech giant to Lagos High Court. Now her legal team argued that by letting these false, misleading stories and photos stay up on Google search and YouTube, Google was violating a constitutional right, a constitutional right to privacy, and breaking Nigeria's Data Protection Act. Then came the widest twist in the story. Google completely ghosted the Nigerian court in December 2024. The court successfully served Google with the legal papers electronically. Everyone waited to see how the multi-billion-dollar tech empire would respond. The answer, they didn't. Google didn't hire a lawyer, they didn't file a defense, and they didn't show their face at any of the hearing that actually happened. They acted like the lawsuit didn't exist. Meta was also dragged into the suit initially, but their legal team actually showed up, filed an objection, and managed to get dropped from the case April 2025. Because Google chose silence, Honorable Justice Iho Harrison proceeded with the case without them. And on July 9th, 2025, the judge delivered the final blow. The court agreed that Adunni's ruling that the Google had a duty as a data controller to make sure the information is spread across people wasn't widely inaccurate or misleading. The judge didn't give Adunni the full 100 million, but she asked for the full 100 million she asked for, but awarded her a 30 million naira in damages. More importantly, the court ordered Google to scrub those embarrassing stories off Google search and YouTube entirely, and to issue her a formal apology. As it stands now, as it be like this, yes, the court for inside Lagos don't talk their own. They talk say Adunni asked for 100 million, but no, we no grant them that 100 million. Say we go calm down small. Now 30 million and they go pay them in damages. Now 30 million and you go pay in damages. But it not end for there. Even after they pay the 30 million, every single provocative, or should I say malicious post that have come up on Google is supposed to be taken down, and even on YouTube. But like this episode, they talk this particular matter, both Adunni Ade and Google are completely silent. I mean, the ruling, should I say, the ruling is viral. Yes, the ruling have actually gone viral. Everybody is talking about it, but Google still quiet. You know, say that as they take use drag Meta enter the whole matter, but Meta was able to successfully remove themselves from the equation, sending their lawyers, acknowledging the lawsuit, and wriggling out of it smartly. And people are saying, what is Google feeling like? Now, the kind of comments episode they see under this particular post, people are saying, what is Google feeling like? Why would you have a lawsuit and completely ignored? That is not done. Other person they talk say, if to say now Google sue Adunni Ade and she completely keep quiet, how would everything actually play out? Even though somebody responded, how you go they use Adunni Ade within Nigeria, they compare the biggest tech company, or should I say one of the biggest tech companies in the world, not just in Nigeria. Person come outside, they come talk, say, wait, so true. If they leave una fit say Google go come sit down for high court for Nigeria, come dey defend themselves. And I come dey wonder, not be shey dem not be human being, abi that they actually person wey talk this thing dey look the Nigerian judicial system less, because I do not understand why you are seeing it like they would not appear in court. If there's someone to be in court, of course they would be in court. Joy.
See, Osita, you see this thing with Google. If I was saying something that, oh, so person fit sue Google. It was, I think it's an eye opener to that fan. Are you getting? But another person said something. Someone posted a story on your site, okay, on your website. Someone posted a story. The story is not maybe to one of your bloggers, because Google is there. A lot of people post things on Google. They have so many people working with Google, and you are supposed to verify the story before you allow the story to air. If you don't verify the story, why would you air that story? Are you getting? So you do not verify the story, you decide to air the story. The lady in question, okay, the lady that you was talking about, she has come out to say that thing you guys said about her is false. You can't just keep quiet, because you're also making money from the people in that country. Okay, you're making money from the people in that country. So you can't just keep quiet. You can't just treat people like, oh, they don't matter. No matter how the system, there is what they call fundamental human right. Okay, you cannot just keep quiet, act like no, she did not do anything. She did something. Okay, there's a false narrative about her and she wants to clear that narrative. Google is supposed to respond. They're supposed to say something. Okay, why did Meta respond? Why did Meta just keep quiet? It doesn't matter. It matters. Okay, it matters. And if they don't say anything, this could lead to another uprising. Yes, it could lead to something else if they don't say anything. Because before you know what is happening, you see many people coming out to say, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And the next thing, they will feel like, oh, we should have done something there. Because you people may often just ignore things and feel like, oh, it doesn't matter. But because then it doesn't matter and you think you can get away with it, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. You don't know what will happen next tomorrow. You don't know what will happen, keep happening, and then everything keep compounding, and then it starts to matter. It starts to matter. Here you get. So they should respond. You can't just treat people like that. Okay, they should respond. They should look into who posted the story, where is the story coming from, who is the blogger that aired this. They should look into it and do what the court asks them to do, because you cannot just be saying something that is false about somebody. It is not right. It's not right. Okay, yes, the court has granted Adunni 30 million. She was asking for 100, and the court has granted her 30 million. A fan is even saying something. One fan is saying they won't give her a dime. That is what the fan, and you don't blame the person for saying it, because these people did not come to court. They were summoned, but they did not respond. Are you getting the case has been ruled even without them coming to court. This case was filed since 2024. Just check it. They purposely do not want to answer. They will not say that they are not aware. They are aware. So they are aware. So I found saying that they won't give her a dime. But if they don't want to give her a dime, or they want to, they should respond. They're supposed to say something. Are they going to take it off, or is it going to continue to be there? Are you guys? Another fan is saying that this one, according to his words, he said this serves as a testament to others that standing up for oneself is worth the fight. And another fan said that this victory is a testament to your strength and resilience, Adunni. So you know what? We will not, continue to go, dive more into it, because we want to hear from Google. They need to say something. Meta has said something and they found a way to take themselves off this case. Okay, so we don't know at this point. We want to know, are they going to do what the court has asked them to do, or is there something else? What is the way forward now? Okay, so for now, we're going to leave the story for now and go to our next story, and be rest assured that wherever the story leads to, here on Fame Idols, we go follow them, they go as the story they go front. Osita, beg me, we continue.
And to that particular person that is saying that he's expecting at least that Google is not going to give her a dime and what have you. See, I want to believe that there should be ways in which matters like this are going to be resolved because, to the best of my knowledge, there are certain times where we hear that somebody commits a crime overseas. Somebody commits a crime, or for example, hear that somebody commits a crime in Nigeria, for example, and take off, run go another country. And we hear that Nigerian police force, we go to that country and go and pick the person like beans and bring the person come back in Nigeria, come serve in jail them. You understand? I've heard of cases like that. I've heard of cases of people from other countries coming to Nigeria for one legal issue or the other. So I do not think that they can just keep quiet. I feel there will definitely be a way in which matters like this are going to be resolved. If they choose to ignore, then there would be a way to reach out to them. I mean, it's the judicial system of the country, except if you're coming out to say the country no work. You understand? Except if they come outside and say the country no work. That one, not very different thing. But there is no way you would. It would have been a different thing if the court proceeding was not, being asked for. If they said they're not sued them to court, it would be very, very different. But this one, they were sued. They were, I don't know if I should say they were sued or sued or then drag them go court. You understand? They drag them go court and they don't respond, they don't do anything. So they use time arrange this particular one for themselves because if they had come to court, they would have defended themselves like Meta and would not be here. So I want to strongly believe that there is a way in which matters like this are going to be resolved amicably. Until then, we go back break for this particular theory. Put on pause, put on sellotape, keep them inside fridge, make it a cool until other updates come outside. And we go tiptoe enter the very next story. Now, Deyemi Okanlawon is still speaking on the movie industry, I mean Nollywood in general, and giving his own 2 cents of what he feels is attainable in the industry. Joy, what did he come outside? He can't talk again.
Yeah, so our Nollywood actor and filmmaker Deyemi Okanlawon is in the news again. He has been saying some controversial things, and the internet has been on fire because of some of the statement. Okay, people agree, most people don't agree, but it's all fine, no problem. So he has claimed something, and what did he say? He claimed that mediocres are more likely to succeed than professionals. He said this speaking in a recent episode of their Ife podcast. Okay, he said something. He warned that it is risky to be too professional in Nigeria, claiming that it could hamper success and career progress. He went on to say that in a country where mediocrity reigns, you can't be too serious. I joked that, I was once joked about that I was too professional, but you can't be too professional and succeed in Nigeria. Those who act the most unserious succeed the most. I have realized that you have to tone your intellect down a lot to succeed here. Are you getting? This is what DME is saying. And I don't know if you agree with what DME is saying. Do you agree with what is saying that you have to tone your intellect down a lot to succeed here? What do you think about it? Also that Ifan said something. Ifan said that she said that she has noticed that when Nigerians go outside the country, maybe they go for masters or they go to study one course or the other, maybe you see them excelling. Okay, you see them excelling, you see them being at the top of the class. Okay, doesn't mean that maybe there are things that they would have done differently if some amenities were provided to them. Doesn't mean maybe it is the environment, or doesn't mean that maybe there are things that there are some amenities that they would have had and would have helped them to do better. What does it mean? Why is it that way? Why is it that in their country they don't shine out the way they do when they go outside the country? When you see them outside the country, you see them at the top of their classes, you see them, doing so well. Why is it like that? They find his accent. And not being able to answer that question. We're leaving it out for our fans to answer. Okay. Also, that you want to say something?
Funny enough, yeah, as regard this particular question, even though a lot of people do not like to have the conversation, but let us be very factual, Joy. See, there was one particular person that was trending. He graduated university, I think Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU in Nigeria, with a third class. and he went outside the country to do a BS, to do the BSc all over again, and he came out with a first class. You understand? So this particular person went viral and they were like, why be say you go finish for Nigeria with third class, go outside, come outside in flying colors? Say the story no clear. See, Joe, I went to a university whereby electrical engineering students were defending their project without lights. They pass the window, they pass the window. Wetin I hear now, if you join this wire and this wire, light is supposed to come here. Now wetin I hear? As in, person tell me say computer engineering students in the third year in university, he never use him eye see computer.
Mhm.
The lecturer dey draw full keyboard for board. He never use the eye see computer and he dey do computer engineering. So what I'm trying to say in essence is to the fan that is coming out to come and ask this particular question. See, there is a lot that needs to be done. If you come outside and come talk say you know dey see am or you know dey aware, then you're lying to yourself. But there is a lot that needs to be done. If you no go use the standard of learning there, use and take compare the standard of learning here. See, there were cases whereby Nigerian students in the hostel were complaining that for the past 3 months they've not had light and they're supposed to be preparing for exam. Imagine waking up in the morning carrying 25 liters jerry can, going around the school looking for water to bath. If you come back finish, you come start to dey go 7 o'clock lecture, 8 o'clock lecture, or 7 o'clock exam. How that kind of person want to concentrate? How he want to concentrate? How? There is
You,
what
you,
to say, but I think I go just match break for you.
you know what else is that? Even most fans are also of the same opinion. A fan said this is a harsh reality. Okay, another fan said if you have brain, you understand what he's saying. Sure, you get it. Then someone else said something. And another fan was, maybe it's his own experience, and many people would relate to this. The fan said, even when you get a role in a movie as an upcoming artist, some will not pay you. Them all acting like they are doing you a favor. I don't know, some people will relate to this kind of thing. Okay. Another fan said, I agree 100%. It is the way. Yeah, another person, one fan said something that sometimes now who fit package value, market and well, and stay consistent. Now you dey see something for this country sometimes. Another one said, I've seen people wey get plenty certificate but still dey struggle. Are you getting? So it is something that it happens. Are you getting? It happened, but it is not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. Okay. One fan said something, and I'm going to the fan said that there was generally very serious load of criteria, and the earlier we as a people begin to take it very serious, the better for us as a nation. There needs to be serious, meaningful reforms in the education sector. All institutions of learning and training, even religious bodies, should come together in a society. And if society, people will always give their opinions. Okay, people will give their opinion, but it is left for me and you. It is left for us. It is left for us. Yes. Another one said something. It doesn't mean that we don't have brilliant minds. We have brilliant minds, but oftentimes maybe what they need to show that they are brilliant often is not there. And sometimes even those brilliant ones may get bypassed and be given to someone who has maybe person wey get nana for inside there. That kind of thing. If you don't understand, just ask me in the comment section. Let me tell you what I mean by person wey get nana for inside there. So you get also that those kind of things happen, and it is not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. We should learn to value people who have, who have the brain, who have the skill, that is needed. Okay. Also, that how you take see the whole matter.
See, somebody made a comment and he said we stay, as in he was replying to what Deyemi Okanlawon said, and he said we stay in a country whereby, as in he said, make a sharp comparison between the prize money given to this milk where they organize mathematics competition. Say the prize money where they give them, overall number one, and Big Brother Naija. Say, look at first prize for that competition, look at first prize for Big Brother Ninja, and you would understand the way the country works. Joy, I have a very different experience, and this particular experience is not particularly buttressing this particular point, but it's something similar. See, I went to an event where I was supposed to hype. You understand? I went to an event where I was supposed to hype, and I was trying my best to vibe up the party. I was trying my best to make everybody feel vibed up, feel happy and stuff like that. And the DJ called me. He tell me say, Oga, I'm there to make money. Oh. Say I don't understand this or we say they do. Oga, go from table to table. Go they beg people money. Go and beg money so that we have money to go home.
Yeah.
Say leave this thing where you dey do. Say no waiting carry me come. Say go beg money. See, we if you go to an average higher institution in Nigeria, it has gotten to that point whereby if you are a student in any higher institution and you try to do things by the book, you get mocked. You get mocked. I say it categorically, and anybody will get different opinion. I beg, feel free to drag me. See, Joy, you get what they call special center. People who suppose they write exam go pay money and they will provide them with answer for that particular exam. We say they want right. I witness, not be say person tell me. I witness person where be say he come outside, he come talk say I do not want to be a partaker of this expo. That it is exam malpractice. They start to curse am. They start to cut and they start to insult and share you no book pass. So okay, you be number one. We don't see you. About Einstein, other people they copy you, say you want to use your head. Your head na carry grace. But you don't get the kind of course we say the no person. You don't get the kind of course we say the no person. So if you try to do things properly, you'll be insulted. They see smartness as doing things the way things are not supposed to be done. So even in the industry, the moment you try to be professional, you go say you go get problem. You will get serious problem. The moment you try to do things by the books in any industry, you will get very serious problem. People just see the only problem why I get with waiting people they talk recently. I mean, it's particularly started with YC because YC was the one that used that phrase. Olodo uprising. If we dey talk this thing, you go be like say no, na recent something. This is something that have been in existence for the longest of time. You just have to bring yourself down and do things the wrong way. Don't do things the right way. If you do things the right way, you will not go far. There is no way you will go far. So why I do not agree with the term Olodo uprising is because it's not something that is just starting. It's something that has been there for the longest of time. But I think due to the effect of social media, it is now very, very popular. It is now pronounced. It is now, look at content creators. Look at content. Somebody post, talk say Nigeria today. Say the content space, TikTok precisely. He got two content creators, but I'm not going to call any name now. I'm not going to call name. He said people can actually celebrate this one without listening to this one. Say you can talk for 5 minutes. And the moment we say they see your video, they go scroll. But if you see person will be say it no come to make sense. If he say camera, he go they talk for 30 minutes and people go they listen. So you get where he touch. You get where he touch.
You know that's the way it is, and it is a harsh reality, which a fan have stated that it is a harsh reality. You know, so even with you said that if professional, good to be professional about things you're doing, yes, but try to get be skilled up, okay? Then add visibility to it and consistency. Surely, something good. These days, people school to study engineering, and then after school, you see them businessmen and women doing something else. It's part of all this, okay? They are all related, but we just hope that things will get better, okay? What's it that big? Maybe we'll continue.
Yes, of course. We'll continue the hope. We'll continue the pray. Say things will get better. Up until then, we will continue to come up from that particular story. Enter the very next story. More they collect one by each like that. And this particular one, I feel it's coming from dragging. Yes, our very own African giant has been dragged. Our very own African giant have been dragged and trust fans to always chook mouth. E get the kind wey be say go viral, wey be say Nigerians must chook mouth left, right and center. They must talk their own mind. They must talk the way be say dem see the matter. They must talk am exactly as e be. Now, Burna Boy's mother and manager Bose Ogulu has actually asked the singer to consider settling down and having kids. The talent manager gave this particular advice while celebrating Burna Boy's 35th birthday with close friends and family on the 2nd of July. That was yesterday. In a clip from the event shared by one of Burna Boy's associates, Richie Seven via Snapchat, Mrs. Ogulu asked Burna Boy to include good wife and children while the singer was making his birthday wishes. I wish for good health and prosperity, the singer said when asked to make a wish. His mother added, add good wife and children. Newsweek bin don record say Burna Boy bin don come outside and talk for one interview a few years ago that he is still unmarried and childless because he doesn't have the time to commit to a family now. He explained that he doesn't want to have children out of wedlock or have kids without being fully present in their life due to his busy schedule as a musician in his prime. Yes, with a lot of running around, with a lot of, say, engagement that is involved with the kind of career he has, him don check himself see say at this particular point it's not a good time to settle down and he doesn't want to have a child out of wedlock. Person come for comment section come tell Burna Boy say if Davido can do it you can too. Motivational
Mhm,
speakers don start, they don dey motivate am left, right and center. They tell am just
mhm.
to consider it, there is nothing you are running away from. Person come outside dey come talk say but bosses suppose dey very happy say Burna Boy is not involved in any drama or scandal that has to do with baby daddy or baby mama. He no involve himself for that kind of thing. He just dey run im matters dey go. So there are a lot of celebrities that are involved with baby mamas, but Burna Boy has been keeping himself. Person even don dey question Burna Boy sexuality. Say true true, e just be like say no, the man no straight. Person counter immediately though. Talk say of all people, Burna Boy not person wey be say you go dey talk that kind thing for. Say no, say he's very straight like a roller. Person say e be like say Burna Boy still dey suffer from the heartbreak. Where in the last heartbreak where he suffer, where the relationship starts like play, can't end like play. Before you know, they start to dey post where two of them work out together. Before you know, this one unfollow this one unfollow this one. The marriage just disappear, die natural death. So people dey give their own various opinion. Person come outside come talk say so 35 is too late to get married. He say he never turn prayer point. Say when he turn prayer point we go know. Joy.
See, let me tell you something. Fans are, a fan said something. A fan said that this is a typical African mother wanting her child to go and get married. Are you getting? So another person was saying that, oh, you remember when his mother was on his neck, when are you going to get married? When are you going to do this? He said he was doing well for himself. But even whenever he comes back with something, he buys this for her and that she's always with, when are you going to get married? When are you going to do well? But another fan said, parents should understand that you should not always, wanting to choke your children with get married, do this, achieve that. Okay, it is good to encourage them, yes, but don't push them into doing something they are not mentally ready for. And you get it. So another fan said something. Another fan said, I beg, make una look Burna Boy well, well. What is really going on? What are you waiting for? Shall you get? But then, see, somebody said something, Osita, because of this thing you said about people wanting to know is he straight or is he not straight? Okay, I've been looking. See, a fan even said something. A fan said that we should try to normalize that it is okay not to have baby mamas, not to have the drama of baby mamas. And because Burna Boy doesn't want the drama of baby mamas, because he wants to be, present in his children's life, does not mean that maybe he's not straight. We're not trying to find out if he's straight or not. That is not your business, okay? But we should try to understand that it is normal for somebody not to want to have baby mama drama. It is normal for somebody to want to do it right. There is nothing wrong in that. Are you getting? There's nothing wrong in that. Another fan said something. The fan said, I beg, all these ladies where they comment up and down, please leave Burna Boy alone. Burna Boy is taking his time. Are you interested? Are you, just tell us straight. Okay, no problem. Well, get on Fame Idols. But if you are interested, please just let us know. Let us know, let us help you. Yes, we can. That's what are we here for? What are we here for? But you know what? At the end of the day, I think that for me, the way I see this, you see Burna Boy's mother, being supportive, trying to be there for her child. And I think it also reflects on, the way parents and children are. There are children that they cannot tell their parents about anything. They can't talk about anything with their parents. But you see some children, they are able to talk about everything with their parents. Are you getting? You see some families, maybe the way the child grew up in the family, the mother is there supporting, the father is there supporting, the parents are present, even though, they're going to work, come back. And you see that Burna Boy is trying to do it right, trying to be there present for his kids. Let's support him. What's there? Okay, you can see some families where maybe the child, a young child growing up in a family where maybe today father is here, mother is there. Even when they come back, it's always, one bus goes or the other, and all those kind of negative vibes. You won't see those kids wanting to get married. Are you getting? Even if some of them get married, they may get married with this kind of trauma of who know how the family will be. But you see somebody wanting to get married for the right reasons. He wants to be there for his kids because he's not just having money. Even if you have money, you cannot just dump the money on the table and expect your children to eat the money. No, they will eat the money. You need to do something with the money so that they will be valuable to themselves. Sure, you get. So someone saying that he want, but the boy saying in one of his interviews that he wants to be present in his children's life. He doesn't want mama drama. Please, there's nothing wrong in that. Osita, how you take Siam? I don't see anything wrong in it. And I think I support that
You know
fan
there's
that
no
said
talk.
we should
You know there's no
normalize
talk.
doing
And
things right.
this particular song from Major Lays particular, is a part of the song that said everybody is 15 minutes in a different time zone. So I do not understand the watch. I've been at the clock where people they use to measure somebody's progress. I do not understand what you make person feel say my own timeline. I ain't go they use the checkmate another person. Yes, he's 35. Yes, he don't come up of age, but the only person that is right enough, the only person that is officially allowed to say when Burna Boy is ready for marriage is Burna Boy. In August, one take be his mother will only do what every mother will do. I mean, if you grew up in an average Nigerian home from the age of 26, therefore don't they tell you marriage. If you don't they pursue 29, that time they will start to introduce you to people behind your back. You will just come back one day and they will tell you, have you met him, Mrs. Chikodi's daughter, Chinyere? She is in the parlor. The two of us went to secondary school together, where Chikodi's mother was seriously helping me and made me the person I am today. Please, both of you should talk and get to know each other. Matchmaking don't start just like that. So it is normal for African parents to actually act this way. So I see nothing wrong with what she did. And as much as I do not want to admit it, he don't really get where he thought waiting Burna Boy they come outside they can't do. It would be a different story if Burna Boy should actually engage somebody, get married to the person, and is physically absent. We go follow Dragam, we go follow you. So when the time come, when himself don't plot in compass, he saying already, he go definitely settle down. See, it's not as easy as you are making it feel. Put yourself in the shoes of that particular woman that's going to be his wife. Imagine he's traveling for like 3 months on tour. She go there alone. Coming back from the tour now, if you be going to get numerous shows when you go they attend for inside night. So he's supposed to get to a point whereby he's able to cut down on his engagements before he go talk to anyone settle down. There is a kind of life I lived when I was in university, Joy. You get the kind of life where I live for university. As in, I feel just day by after 9 to 10, I go pack my load, come out from house, go work. From work, I go find one of my friends where they live close to my working place. I go branch in house. I feel they there like 3 days. From there, they go work. If you can't get one friend wey be say una two they wear the same clothes size, you don't finish, you no need pack any bag. You fit just talk say make you comot go buy something before you know you don dey outside 4 days. So if you're living that kind of life, you should not carry somebody's daughter and put at home. This one now na within my locality. I can't dey imagine say I dey get work steady, wey come be night work. I dey get work steady wey dey carry me dey comot from the state, and I get wife for house, I get pikin for house. He go get where he touch. So the moment he's ready, I am sure he's going to settle down. That being said, all the best to Burna Boy, all the best to Bose Ogulu, mother and manager. We go to talk from that particular story, enter the very next story. And Buju Benson, 9-day news. Joy, knock me leg for it.
Yes, so Buju Benson don't come again. Oh, oh, we thought that we have heard it all from him, but we did not know that he was planning something else for us. Yes, our Afrobeat singer Daniel Benson, popularly known as BNXL, who is also Buju Benson, has shared his opinion on the debate on who is richer between musicians and athletes. The finest crooner said aside the footballers, yes, aside footballers, NBA players are far more richer than most musicians. Now, according to him, in his words, yes, in his words, he said, speaking during a recent live stream with Steamer Ojo, the singer said something. He said, I am friends with a few NBA players. These guys have so much money. Nigerian artists don't even have as much money as them. NBA players are insanely rich. A player of Jalen Brown's caliber has so much money. Afrobeat are not close to athletes in terms of earnings. Also, that when I heard this, when I watched this, okay, I thought to myself, why the comparison? How does he relate? That is what I was wondering, because you're talking about sports, okay, and these people are musicians. How does he relate? Okay, you're talking about Afrobeat, Nigerian artist, how does he relate? Okay, and I think that some fans also see it in the same way. A fan said, why is he comparing his finances with other people, especially those he calls friends? These are the people you call friends. You call them friends, and you are friends with them. Why are you comparing your finances with them? There's a way the thing is. You're comparing your money to your friend's money. I don't understand why you doing that. Okay, why? Another fan said that is a very wrong mindset. One fan said something that everything comes down to money for these people. This is a poverty mentality if you don't know. So you get. And another fan said, oh, would you? E be like say because they drop heat again, you can't dey compare, get work again. Hey, oh my goodness. One other fan said, if you can drop beats that hit harder than a boozer beater, who needs the salary brag anyway? Well, another fan made us to understand something. The fan said something. The fan said, this is comparing two totally different industries. You cannot be comparing these two industries. They are different. What is wrong with Buju's brain? Oh, please, people need to check things. Somebody was wondering something. You call these people your friend. One fan said, you said friends, okay? Are they aware you guys are friends? So are you the only one who is fanning the friendship? Are you the one fanning the relationship? Do they even know that you are friends? Who really know you, sef? You this guy. Why you no go just keep quiet? Oh, please, if you want to know who is saying this, just talk to us in our DM, come to the comment section, say something to us. Let us tell you who is saying this. Because that's how our fans like to talk. I'm telling you, somebody was saying that comparing a person in US and a person in Nigeria, are you all right? Once you are a star in the US, you are automatically above the biggest stars in other countries. It doesn't matter the industry you are in. That is why American musicians are far richer than your richest footballers. Are you getting? You cannot be comparing the both of them together. This is a different industry. Okay, even if Buju is saying, one fan said, okay, Buju, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Yeah, you get it. What are you doing about it? So also I don't know how you take see this thing, because I don't see why you should be comparing. Why is he comparing them?
So if I understand correctly now, Buju is talking about probably somebody should go to a show in Lagos, and after the show he should be paid 500,000 naira for that particular show. And you're using it to compare an NBA star that is earning probably a
Millions,
$100,000.
in millions.
That is two different currency. Now you actually they compare person with the earn in dollars and person with the earn in naira. See, this is not just about see person write for comment section say you mean say Buju carry this kind of argument enter 2026. Say this kind of argument suppose end 2011. Say they no suppose carry am pass that time wey people were arguing Messi and Ronaldo who get money pass. We arguing Michael Jackson and this one who get money pass. We arguing, all those kind of arguments. Elon Musk, okay, Elon Musk never come outside that time, sorry. Dangote and Adenuga who get money pass. So this way you can't dey compare these two industries. Like, is it that you're planning to switch? Do you know somebody that is planning to switch? Do you know somebody that actually needs this particular advice? Why exactly are you comparing NBA to Afrobeat? Why exactly? Why? What is the relevance of this particular comparison? No, a lot of question needs answers. A lot of question beg answers. And statement like this, now they make people come they observe, say, be like say Nigerians, they very less busy. Because what are you doing with the finance of an NBA star? What exactly are you doing with the finance of an NBA star? What remotely close, as in what is the relationship between NBA and Afrobeat? It not just see, I can keep going on and on and on because it's not adding up, seriously speaking. Benson need come outside, come buttress in point where. He need come outside, come tell us what team make and start to dey think how much we NBA stars they collect. Because from this side, it no add up. It no add up. I swear to God, it no add up, Joy.
You know what? That is where you're going to read the story because fans are not understanding what really got into his mind to start comparing the both of them. Okay, even the fans that were saying, "Oh, friends, okay, are you sure that they are aware of this friendship? Are you sure?" Here you get so we don't understand what is really going on in Buju's mind, but whatever it is, okay. A fan said, "What are you doing about it?" Are you getting what are you doing about it? And so that is where we're going to leave the story and go to our next story on what is Buju doing about it. Osita, please, we will continue.
I dey tell you, you get where you touch, seriously speaking. And the fact that a lot of people choose to come outside to come but talk their mind on top this particular one, na im dey give me special kind of joy. So at the start of the show, we talked about Odogu showing us why exactly he is known as the African giant. Why exactly na him be godfather? Why exactly they supposed put some respect on his name? Nigerian singer Damini Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has broken all-time record for the most monthly listeners by an African artist in Spotify history. That means this particular one will be saying chocolate like this. No African artist, none in the whole of Spotify history since the app come outside, since the streaming platform come outside. Nothing. None of them don't, do this particular thing will be say Hindu. Yes, none of them know this particular thing will be say Hindu. The African Giant Kuna recently hit 46.84 million monthly listeners on Spotify, surpassing the previous African record of 46.58 million, set by South African singer Tyler. Burna Boy currently has 47.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and he is poised to become the first African artist to hit 50 million monthly listeners on Spotify. The surge in stream is primarily led by his World Cup song with Shakira, Die Die. The song recently peaked the number one on Spotify Global Pop Song Chart, making Burna Boy the first African artist to top the chart since Wizkid debuted on it through his collaboration with Drake on One Dance in 2016. So, but Wizkid don't do am with Drake in 2016. Now, Burna Boy don dey run am with Shakira. Person come outside, they come ask, say, does that mean that Afrobeat is not going to top these charts without the help of people from that side? And all I can say is, oh, you're a bad belly, you're a bad belly. If you're not a bad belly, healthy collaborations is not supposed to be paying you joy.
You see this thing wey Burna Boy do, I dey tell you it is something that we should be saying congratulations and stop having arguments that we should not be having. I'm telling you, because it is high time people understand that collaboration is good. It is high time people understand that this is Africa representing Africa, and stop fighting against each other. Okay, you come to the comment section, you see people asking, oh, say whiskey, dey hear this one oh. Somebody else is saying, I know say e go dey pepper them people. What? Who is he peppering? He should not be peppering anybody. Okay, it's a win for everybody. One win for one person, for everyone. Okay, it's a win for all. That is the way I see it. Another fan said, congratulations, keep it up, Burna Boy. Another fan said, oh, this is what we would love to see. Okay, one fan said, oh, keep making us proud. Okay, this is positive comment we want to see. People always dragging. And we'll see. Somebody said, last la bloggers go cause problem for this entertainment space. And if you look around, it's what is happening. Okay, it is what is happening. So you get, so it should not be so. Okay, so congratulations to Burna Boy. We are happy to see this. Okay, we want to see more from you. Yes, we want to see more from you. Yes, he's doing something, but we want to see more from you. And this is something that upcoming artists should emulate. Okay, I remember when Burna Boy started, nobody knew him. He was always releasing his songs, but his vibes are different. Okay, his vibe, his reading, everything is different. Okay, it took some time before people started to relate. So you get, so it is, I think it's the consistency, and support that has put Burna Boy, in this, on this global stage. So it is something that people should emulate and not trying to start dragging, who is this, who is that, why they prepare them, the other fans. I don't want to start going into that. Okay, so this is a positive one, so I'd say congratulations. Yes, and I'm joining my voice with those who are saying congratulations, keep making us proud, Burna Boy, and keep moving higher. Okay, Osita, please make we continue.
Yes, of course. Congratulations are in order. I mean, if I do say so myself, he's putting Africa, he's putting Afrobeat, he's putting Nigeria on the global map, and it's something, as Joy rightfully said, is worthy of emulation. Yes, something worthy of emulation. That being said, big ups to Burna Boy. No go bad. Make you come outside, come drop something for us. Give us a hit song. Give us something to vibe to. Give us something that will let people know that apart from a healthy collaborations, you are the king of Afrobeat. Yes, you are the king of Afrobeat. That being said, we go tie rapper give everything we don't do today at this particular point, because come on, it's been a whole lot. It's been plenty. Joy, your final words.
Yes, so hope say una enjoy our story today from Adunni Ade. Yes, Osita, one fan was asking, please, I'm interested in suing. Yes, something happened to me. Something happened to me and I want to sue. Well, calm down, calm down, calm down. Hope you have a good lawyer, okay? Well, hope you enjoy our story from Deyemi, actor Deyemi. Yes, so Burna Boy, his parents have asked him, his mom has asked him to get married. There's nothing wrong in that. It's a good one, okay? Buju, who has decided to compare. I don't think it's that comparison relate, but whatever it may be, he has his reasons, and fans want to hear, Buju, what was really on your mind when you were saying this? Why this comparison? Okay, and we're gonna finish that with a positive note from Burna Boy, okay, an upcoming artist. I hope you learned something positive from Burna Boy. Osita, beg me, will continue.
Parimana woman, this is all behind the curtains on today's program. Hope you actually are as entertained, as informed as you're supposed to be. We do this every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, as we clearly stated at the start of this particular program. That one means, say, on Monday, we'll be here live across every social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X. If you're keeping this particular show, if you're keeping it to yourself, you're not letting people know that we do this, it's wrong. You're not supposed. You're supposed to tell people, say we dey active 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock across every social media platform at FameIdols. Yes, at FameIdols with Randa Gidigba. And to become a full-time family member, get signed up on the site www.fameidols.com. www.fameidols.com. As we've been announcing for a while now, FameIdols Got Talent Season 2. If they like this, we don't they run like this. People don't they showcase their talent. Yes, people have been showcasing their talent in a bid to win sweet cash. As we dey always dey talk imagine making money doing what you love doing. No be here, no be chance. 1 million up for grabs. Do not sleep on this particular one. Get signed up on our site, get logged into our site for you to get the full updates, for you to get the full gist. As we go start to dey reel out our contestants very, very soon. Till on Monday, Osterre Gentleman, na be my name. Together with
Joy, your baby girl. Good night.